Welcome to Vertical Football, and this is the weekend preview show. And this is the Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest match. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. We have seen a change in coach now in the last week from Nuno Espirito to Ange Postecoglou. Do you think we're going to be seeing anything different because of the change in manager?
Yeah, very different. Postecoglou is a different manager. Yeah. Postecoglou likes to stick to his own philosophy. Yeah, so it's going to be different, but I don't think we're going to see that difference that early because the international break happened, and I don't think he has not even gotten that much time to train the players on the ideology. So I think it's just going to be play your style and let's try and get a result.
Okay. Now, so let's speak now into this match. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. If you are looking at how Arsenal has played, do you think they are going positively into this particular match?
Yeah, I think I expect Arsenal to win, if I'm being honest, because apart from the game against United, where they did not really show up, but the game against Leeds, they were there. Liverpool. The game against Liverpool, they were there. But I think for the game against Liverpool, they did not find a way to score. I think that will be the question now, is that can they find a way to score against Nottingham Forest, which I believe they should be able to.
All right, so let's go into the starting 11 before we talk about the strengths and the weaknesses. How do you see Arsenal setting up their squad in this match?
Yeah, I think Arsenal setting up, I just want to feel maybe one or two changes really from the game against Liverpool. I know there are injury concerns for some players. So but for goal, I would go with David Raya. Okay. I will go with Calafiori left back. I will go with Gabriel. I will go with Mosquera. That's partner Gabriel. I will go with Timber, Julian Timber. I will go with in the midfield. I will go with Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Odegaard. I think Odegaard should play. I expect him to play because he came back against Liverpool in the second half and international break has happened. So then I think in the forward, I'll go with Eze.
Okay.
I will go with Gokores. And I think we don't know about Saka. So let's say Madueke, but I'll tell Madueke that please make sure that you pass the ball when you are in the right position.
So what I think I'm a little bit optimistic about going forward for Arsenal now because you're having Eze, who is going to be linking up with Gokores, and if Madueke sticks to your advice of pass the ball, this guy Gokores is going to be a danger man in that position for this particular match. But let's talk about the defensive duty. You're looking at Calafiori, who is a guy who likes to go in, and Eze, who is not the guy who naturally will come back. How do you think they block or counter that part of their play?
Yeah, so you could adopt maybe a 3-4-3 in off the ball in terms of 3 at the back in terms of Gabriel can shift because the 3 guys are going to play the back regardless are centre backs or can play centre back. So Gabriel, Mosquera and Julian Timber. So I believe that I think it's Nottingham Forest, even though you don't want to underrate anybody, but I feel that 3 at the back in defensive transition should be okay against Nottingham Forest.
That brings a balance there. There is nothing to be scared of.
Exactly. Because when you see against Liverpool, they did a 4-4-2 of the ball. Because you know why they did a 4-4-2 of the ball? Because of Mo Salah. So I don't think Nottingham Forest has a player of that threat level like Mo Salah.
That they need to be putting an eye on. Definitely. So let's speak a little bit about something before we go into the strengths and weaknesses of this club. If you see Arsenal using set piece in this match, are you still going to be furious?
Set piece is a legit part of the game.
Or let me say leveraging on it. Maybe when they can't find open play goals.
It's always a concern for me because in as much as set piece is a legit part of the game, what we complain about Arsenal is not that they score corners, it's that they score too many corners. So and you know why? It's not even about that they score too many corners. It's just about the fact that subconsciously they just believe that
corner is
sometimes it be bored that a player should run and quickly take from going to corner and continue play. They let it go to corner. Those little decisions, you don't think that this team believes that corner is a legit way for them to try and get goals. And they are over-relying on it. So, but if they score a corner, just get you up 3 points, you know. But that's again, you have to also understand that against Liverpool, it did not work because Liverpool had area superiority than Arsenal. And when we look at the height of an average Liverpool player, even the likes of Gakpo, those guys are 6 feet. You know, they are 6 feet, and you know when I think it's just they met the master in the game. And so I think a time will come also like against Liverpool where you meet a team that dominates you on the air. What do you now do? So the best thing is try to find another way to score goals.
So let's just go about. Just give us your quick view of how much impact do you think Eze will have on this match.
I think you need Eze. Eze has that X factor. Eze is a player that can have the brilliant moments.
Yeah.
And those are the kind of moments I felt Arsenal needed against Liverpool.
Yeah.
So at a point, it became stale. So Eze is that kind of player. You want to have him. And against Nottingham Forest, I think it would be a perfect game for him to start. So at least have 90 minutes.
90?
Yeah.
Do you think Arteta will do that?
He has to. Eze has started every game for Crystal Palace this season before he made the move.
So fitness is not an issue?
Fitness is not an issue. He understands the league.
Yeah.
So I think he's ready. You have to just play Eze. I think Martinelli, I don't know.
Because Arsenal's viewpoints or Arsenal fans' viewpoints is as much as they don't like Martinelli gives them the defensive part of the game.
But this is Nottingham Forest.
This is not. Yeah, definitely. We have to consider that also. So, what do you think will be weaknesses for Arsenal in this particular match?
Weaknesses. They don't have. Funny enough, they're a team where they don't really have much weakness. But I think the major weakness currently is ability to score goals. They have to find a way to score goals, because funny enough, teams also know that they don't want to concede corners against you.
Yeah,
and the fact about it is that corners are. Even though I think it's two ways, because corners are also a product of you attacking, because you cannot attack. You cannot get corners until you attack. You get, but I think teams will be setting up better on their set piece, and so you just have to find other ways to score. You need goals from your midfield. You need goals from your striker. And I feel all I will be on Gyökeres. I know after Liverpool it wasn't a good performance. But let's see
how it goes in this one. So what do you think is going to be your predicted result for this particular match?
I'll go Arsenal win. I think Arsenal wins 2-0. Yeah, I think Arsenal wins.
Not 2-0. A big margin.
I don't really think. But funny enough, it can even be bigger. But I don't think Postecoglou, with the new manager bounce in the Premier League, anything can happen. So even Nottingham Forest, Premier League is a funny league. Premier League is a funny league in the sense of new manager bounce happens to. They might lose the next few games, but that first match,
they just give the
one magic. Because Postecoglou is back in the Premier League and they just get a win. But I believe Arsenal. I believe
it's going to be a very nice match. So guys, thank you very much for sticking with us. This is brought to you by Vertical Football. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. We see you some other time. Namaste.